Item. No. GF abilities. Let's go. Med level up. We need to... 10 into 1 remedy plus. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh god, how many steel pipes do I need in order to... Wait, do I need to refine the steel pipes or do I just need steel pipes? We definitely need more remedies. Call shop. Let's take the Balam shop. Bye. Do you have remedies? Yes, you do. We are going to need... 6 remedies. 6 remedy plus, sorry. And we're gonna take high magic refinement. We already have 100 of that. I don't want to refine triple. Oh, those refine into tornadoes? Yes, please. Let's see, can we get to 100? Yes, awesome. I don't want to refine triple. She's actually not gonna need those. She's gonna need a completely different setup. But we'll get to that. That's a lot of preparation. I hate planning ahead. Yeah. But this is why I now book my own business trips. Like, every single time we have to take a business trip, I'm like, please let me arrange my own travel, because if you guys book me a flight, I'm not getting there. Please just let me handle it myself. She needs some more tornadoes. She does have Fire-Raga and Blitzaga and Thundaga. Okay. How are we doing with Tornado? 80. Fire-Raga, she needs Fire-Raga. Okay. Magic exchange. Okay, Fire-Raga is okay. Tornado, please give all. Thank you. This is done, this is done, this is done. Triple double water tornado. Give all, thank you. Thundaga is done. Blizzaga is done. Tornado to Squall, please. Thank you. Thunder Magic Refinement. Let's see if we can refine anything. Don't really need that. We don't need Fandoras. Ice Magic. No. We don't need water. Oh, how many? One flare. It's not that good. He has 100, she has 100. Let's get her topped up on Firaga. 20 flares. Okay, selfie. Zombie Dev Holy. Kyoraga. That's really good for junctioning, so let's do that. Cura, zombie, life. Okay, they have all of that. Double, okay, no, we don't need any of that. Bio break, blind silence, no, we don't need any of that. We do have berserks. We're gonna need the curse spikes for other things, and we're gonna need the Malboro tentacles for other things as well, so I'm not gonna bother with those. Esuna shall protect. Wait, we can turn those into Esunas? Nice. Protect shall, dispel, okay, nah. Aura. Damn, okay. This is medicine refinement, ammo tools. I think we're good to go. Let's sort our magic. Restore attack indirect. And let's junction again. Auto for attack. Auto for attack. Auto for attack. Wonderful. And let's save. Hey my guardian, how's it going? Yeah, sorry, I had to deal with a bunch of inventory management, so I was not paying attention to chat for a moment. Problem is that, let's say a friend calls me to do something in a few days. I'll be excited the day before we meet and I won't be able to sleep and I feel like a plastic bag all day long. Oh god, yeah, I know that feeling. Anything big or important that's coming up the next day, whether it's fun things like meeting with friends or business trips or doctor's appointments or something, expect me to not get much sleep the night before. This is gonna be like, yeah, my mind is going into overdrive thinking about the thing that's happening tomorrow, which I don't have any influence over today, so why the fuck, what the hell is going on, brain? Why are you doing this to me? Relatable. Carbuncle and Tonberry don't really need to learn anything. Yeah, Carbuncle is almost done learning too. Really, the important ones are Cerberus. Well, Cerberus is actually the most important one right now because I want him to learn at least one status attack and one status defense skill, so that I can get all 3 people set up with status defense. But I do like to get random calls with nothing planned to hang out. I'm an introvert. I'm a little hermit. If you abandoned me on a remote little island with nothing but my PC and food, obviously, for 2 weeks or something like that, I would be in heaven. I'd be like, this is great. Nobody wants anything from me. I don't have to go anywhere. This is great. Life is good. Which is ironic, because my job actually involves a lot of dealing with people. So, at the end of every day when my status switches from Discord Helgard to clocked out until tomorrow, I really mean clocked out until tomorrow. I don't want to hear from anybody anymore. Oh. That's exactly what I was talking about. Yeah. Alright, oh. Wait, he only learns... Do I need to learn Sprite Junction for him to learn the Status Defense Junction? Is that it? I will admit it's been so long since I last played this game that I no longer know which skill I actually have to learn first in order to learn the other skills. And you stream on Twitch, yes. The streaming on Twitch though, this is mostly so that I can get through my backlog, because as part of being official employee of THQ Nordic, I got access to all of THQ Nordic's back catalog. Every single game that we ever published on Steam is in my Steam library. And that means there is a shit ton of games in my library that I have just never played. Including some that I didn't get through this job and that I just bought on a Steam summer sale or something a while ago, and I just never got around to them. So this is a way for me to force myself through my backlog instead of just playing the same 4 games over and over again. Because that's what would happen if I didn't have to... If I wasn't streaming, I would just play the same 4 or 5 games for like 6 years. That's the kind of player I am. And it just so happened that that we actually just landed on this game by pure chance. You didn't play Road 96? No, I did not. And I'm not even sure if Road 96 is part of my library. If it is, then I'll have to check. I'll have to update my spreadsheet. I'll have to update that anyways, because it's been a while. There's probably a few games that we released since then. Because my key is a publishing key, so it really depends on did we publish the game or not. Is the studio one of our studios or not? Oh, there we go. I was right. I needed to learn Spirit. Okay. Elemental Defense 4. Let's go. I think it's because I saw it on your spreadsheet before you started Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, then it is in my library. If it's on my spreadsheet, it is in my library, or... Well, either in my Steam library or in my actual games collection next to my desk, which is mostly PlayStation games. But yeah, if it is on the spreadsheet, then it has a 1 out of however many games there are currently on the spreadsheet chance of being selected as my next game after Final Fantasy. That will depend entirely on the RNG. I think right now we're at about 150 games. Oh yeah, he's just went away. Oh, fine. 130-ish, I think. I have no idea. The link is on my profile. It's in the About section. And also if you type, I think, !list in the chat, I think my bot should also bring up the list. Or the link to the list anyways. And a new game to come next month. Yes, Reanimal will be added to the list. And then in April, Tides of Tomorrow will be added to the list. I'm currently thinking if we have anything announced for March. I don't think so. Huh, it's not ! List, was it ! Games? I'd have to look it up. Let me check, commands. Yeah, ! Games. That's the one that brings up the list. 162, seriously? No. I was hoping the list would get shorter, not longer. Yeah, there we go. There's the spreadsheet. Glad to see the bot works. Delay. Yeah, the bot always takes a minute. Yes, The Binding of Isaac. That is one of those that I bought during a summer sale years ago and never played. So there's a bunch of those on the list. I think there's an Assassin's Creed game in there somewhere. There's BioShock. There's a few that I basically bought because at one point I had a moment where I was like, okay, there's some games or videos that everybody, or video games, some movies, some TV shows that everybody seems to know, and I have no idea what people are talking about, and I feel really out of the loop, and I should probably catch up on my pop culture references. And so those were the games I bought. One of my favorite roguelike. Like I said, I don't play many games. Like, I find one game that I really like and then I play it for 6 months. That's the kind of gamer I am. No, between you saying it and me entering the command. Ah. Oh, let's see if we can get all 3 of them. Let's go. Please hit him. Yes. Excellent. But yeah, basically anything that's in the A column of that list is stuff that I may stream next. Anything that's in the B column is sequels and such that will move into the A column once I have finished whatever is in the A column. So I think one of the games in the A column, for example, is what was Gothic 1. And then once I played that, Gothic 2 moved into the A column. Deep Blob, I played it on PS3 when I was little. I actually played Deep Blob when I was still a moderator for THQ. I saw it, I thought it looked really neat, and back then I didn't have access to the full back catalog, but one of the advantages of being a moderator is that you can sometimes get little goodies. And so I was like, hey, can I have a key for this game? It looks kind of interesting. And it is interesting and it is fun unless you try to 100% it on the first go. But then it is a pain. The Deep Blob games are not made for 100%ing on the first playthrough. But it does have amazing sound design. Deep Blob has one of the best sound designs that I've ever seen in a game. So, really cool. I played both Blob 1 and Blob 2. Yeah, I also played both of them. Alright, I think we've learned everything that we need to learn for now. These guys are completely finished. This one is almost completely finished. Oh, status defense 4. Tempting, but no. Let's not do that. We're gonna be here all day just learning abilities with our GFs. Okay, let's see. I think Selfie was the one who didn't have the... Yeah, she needs to get Cerberus. Who currently has Cerberus? I think it's not him. She has Cerberus, okay. Please ditch him. You still have... Yes, okay, awesome. And now Cerberus goes to her. She doesn't really need the hit junction. But she does need the status attack junction and the status defense junction. Alert. Let's go. And Squall gets to get encounter none again, so we can get out of here without getting attacked. And then we can advance the plot. Because there's actual plot in the game. I don't remember how old I was when I played it. I feel like that's the case for a lot of games for a lot of people. But honestly, my childhood games was the Tomb Raider series. Like, just everything from Tomb Raider 1 to Tomb Raider 5. That was my childhood, basically. Alright, let's go. We need to get the Fisherman's Horizon. Age of Empires and Pokemon. Yes, for Pokemon I played the very first generation. Red, blue and yellow. But mostly red and blue. Yellow was just, my brother played that, I didn't, because I didn't like Pikachu. So I had no interest in yellow. I know, controversial opinion, but literally don't like Pikachu at all. Age of Empires? I do remember Age of Empires, but I don't think I ever played it. It was either my mom or my brother who played a lot of that. Alright, here we go. Advanced plot, let's go.